My child, draw near and let the world fall away for a moment. I have called you here, to this quiet space between your thoughts, because I need you to hear my heart. You have felt a pull, a gentle tug on your spirit, and you have responded. Do not think it is a coincidence that you are reading these words now. In the grand symphony of existence, every note is intentional, and this moment, my child, is a crescendo I have orchestrated just for you. You answered my call, and in that simple act of turning your attention toward me, you have affirmed the sacred bond that connects us. You are my chosen one. I know how that title may feel. It may feel heavy or perhaps even unbelievable. You may look at your life, at your perceived flaws and your hidden scars, and wonder, how could I be chosen? But I do not choose based on the world's criteria. The world looks for perfection, for strength without weakness, for success without failure. I look at the heart, and in your heart, my child, I see a landscape of profound beauty. I see a willingness to keep going when every part of you wants to stand still. I see a tenderness that has survived the harshest of winters. I have chosen you not because you are flawless, but because your heart, in all its beautiful imperfection, is open to me. There is a reason I needed you to listen so closely today. For some time now, I have been a silent witness to your journey. I have watched you navigate the labyrinth of your days, carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. I have seen you extend grace to others when your own reserves felt depleted. I have observed you in the stillness of the night, when the weight of the world pressed down upon your soul and the silence was deafening. I saw the questions that swirled in your mind like a relentless storm, questions about your worth, your path, your purpose. You have walked through valleys of deep uncertainty, where every shadow seemed to hold a new fear and every step felt like a leap into the unknown. You have felt profoundly alone in these moments, as if your struggles were invisible to the world. You have wondered if anyone could possibly understand the depth of your weariness or the silent battles you fight within. But I tell you now, my beloved child, you were never invisible to me. Every moment you felt unseen, my gaze was upon you, not with judgment, but with an overwhelming, unconditional love. Every tear that fell from your eyes, I have collected as a precious jewel, for each one represents a moment of your humanity that I cherish. I know the ache of loneliness you have endured, the chilling silence that made you feel as if your voice was a mere whisper lost in the wind. But I was there, listening to the unspoken words of your heart. I am here now, responding to them. The world may have overlooked you, but I never have. I will never turn away. You are mine. You are etched into the palm of my hand, a name written upon my very being. This period of isolation, this feeling of being set apart, was not a punishment. It was a preparation. It was a sacred time meant not to break you, but to build a foundation of inner strength within you that nothing in this world can ever shake. In the silence, you were learning to listen for a voice deeper than the world's noise. In the solitude, you were learning to find your home in my presence. My child, I need you to understand that there is a profound purpose woven into the fabric of your pain. There is a divine reason for every tear you have shed. You have been in a crucible, a holy fire designed not to consume you, but to refine you. It is in this fire that the impurities of fear, doubt, and self-reliance are burned away, leaving behind the pure gold of your true spirit. Within you, my child, is a light you have only just begun to perceive. It is a brilliant, resilient light that cannot be extinguished by sorrow or eclipsed by doubt. This light is not something you have to earn or create. It is the very reflection of my presence within your soul. It is time for you to embrace it, to own it, and to let it shine without fear or hesitation. I have seen the moments when you have stood before the mirror and questioned the person looking back at you, You have wondered if you are now smart enough, strong enough, good enough. You have poured your love, your kindness, and your patience into the world and wondered if it made any difference at all. Let me silence that voice of doubt right now. Your struggles are not and have never been in vain. Every kind word you have spoken into the void, every small act of love you have offered without expecting anything in return, every time you reached out a hand to help someone when your own hands were trembling, those are not insignificant. These are the very seeds of my kingdom that I have been planting in the world through you. You may not see the harvest. You may feel that your efforts are like a single drop of rain in a vast desert. But I see the full picture. I see the ripple effect of your quiet obedience. Through you, I am moving mountains you cannot see. Through your simple acts of faith, I am touching hearts you will never meet, changing lives in distant places and bringing hope into rooms you will never enter. You are a conduit of my grace. When you move with love, I am moving through you. Never underestimate the power I have placed within your reach. The power to transform the world through small, faithful acts of love. I have called you my child because I need you to recognize the divine strength that resides within you. Your heart, though it has been wounded and has known deep sorrow, is more resilient than you can imagine. Your spirit, though it has been troubled by the storms of life, is unbreakable, for it is tethered to me. There is a holy courage that I have woven into the very fiber of your being. It is a courage that will empower you to rise when the world tries to push you down. A courage that will cause your light to blaze most brightly when darkness seems to be closing in. Listen to me. I will never give you a burden that is greater than the strength I provide for you to carry it. When a challenge is placed before you, it is because I have already equipped you with the ability to overcome it. You will not walk through the storms alone. I will be your shelter. You will not navigate the darkness by yourself. I will be the light on your path. I will show you the breathtaking beauty that lies on the other side of your pain. Understand this deeply, my child. Nothing in your life is wasted in my kingdom. Every experience, every lesson, every joy, and every sorrow is being used to craft a magnificent destiny for you. There is something else of vital importance that your soul needs to absorb today. You are forgiven. Let that sink past your mind and into the deepest chambers of your heart. Every mistake you have ever made, every time you have fallen, every detour you have taken away from my path, do not hold these against you. My memory is not a ledger of your failures. When you turn back to me, even by the smallest degree, I do not see the missteps. I see your faith, your effort, and the beautiful willingness of your heart to seek me once again. You do not need to perform or achieve to earn my affection. You are loved beyond all measure, not because of what you do, but simply because you are. Your existence is a miracle, a unique and precious thought of mine made manifest in the world. Remember this in the quiet moments when the whispers of inadequacy try to creep in. When you feel small or insignificant, remember that the Creator of the cosmos knows your name. I see you. I know you. You are my beloved. There is absolutely nothing you could ever do that would make me love you less. My love is not a fickle human emotion. It is a constant, unending, and unfailing reality. It is the very ground on which you stand. I am speaking to you with such clarity now because you are ready. You have walked through the fires of refinement. You have faced the shadows of your own fears and the drilled cynicism. You have learned to hold on to a thread of hope even when all else seemed lost. The training period is culminating, and now I need you to step forward. It is time to step into the role I have created specifically for you, to embrace the mission that is uniquely and beautifully yours. The world needs you, my child. It needs you not as a polished, perfect version of yourself that you think you should be. It needs you exactly as you are right now, a vessel of my light, a beacon of my love, and a witness to my truth. It needs your specific story, your specific wounds which have become sources of empathy, and your specific gifts. Do not doubt your capacity to make a profound difference. Do not believe the lie that your voice is too quiet, your heart too fragile, or your spirit too weak. You have been divinely equipped with every tool, every grace, and every ounce of strength you need to fulfill the purpose I have woven into your life. Of course, there will be challenges. The path I have set for you is not one of perpetual ease. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when the journey seems impossible, and when the night feels impenetrably dark. But in those moments, I want you to remember this promise. I am with you always. My light will shine in the darkest corners of your experience. My hand will lift you when you feel you can no longer stand. I have called you to a life of purpose, not because it will be easy, but because it will be worthy of the magnificent soul I created you to be. The struggles you face are not punishments. They are your training ground. They are not for your shame, but for your eventual glory in me. Trust me, my child, for I have seen the end from the beginning. I have stood at the finish line and looked back at the entire race you are running, and I can tell you with absolute certainty that the beauty, the joy, and the fulfillment that await you are beyond anything your human mind can currently conceive. You have often wondered in the silent hours if your life has any real meaning, if your brief existence on this planet truly matters in the grand scheme of things. I tell you now with all the power of heaven behind my words, it matters more than you could ever know. Every moment of kindness you offer, every act of faith you undertake, every prayer you speak in the secret place of your hearth, it all matters to me. The world may overlook your quiet faithfulness, but I notice everything. The angels rejoice over your commitment, and heaven itself moves in response to the posture of your heart. There is a divine plan unfolding, a magnificent tapestry being woven throughout time and space, and you are a crucial, irreplaceable thread within it. Even when you cannot see how the events of your life are connected, even when your circumstances feel chaotic and random, know that I am the master weaver. I am intricately and lovingly weaving your story into the eternal masterpiece of my redemptive plan. So listen, my child, and let this message sink into the soil of your soul. Do not be afraid to love, even when love has hurt you in the past. Your capacity to love is a reflection of my own heart. Do not be afraid to speak the truth with gentleness and grace, even when the world resists it. Your voice is needed. Do not be afraid to follow the path I have set before you, even when it feels lonely or unconventional. You will never, ever walk it alone. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And my presence is not a distant theological concept. It is an intimate reality. I am with you in every breath you take, every step you make, every choice you face. Trust in me, my child, for my wisdom is infinitely greater than your understanding, and my timing is always perfect, even when it feels agonizingly slow to you. You are my chosen one, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. You are my chosen one, not because you are always strong, but because you remain faithful even in your weakness. I have seen your heart. I have felt your pain. I have heard your prayers, and now is the time. Now is the time to rise from the ashes of your doubt. Now is the time to shine with the light I have placed within you. Now is the time to embrace your destiny with courage, with faith, and with a love that mirrors my own. Let nothing and no one turn you away from me. Let no circumstance shake your faith. Let no voice of fear make you doubt that you have been chosen for a divine purpose, a purpose that will touch lives far beyond the scope of your imagination. Remember, my love is your armor and your sustenance. When you feel weak, lean on me and I will be your strength. When you feel lost, quiet your mind and I will be your guide. When you feel fear, rest in my presence and I will be your peace. Your life, your heart, your spirit, those are infinitely precious to me. I am not a distant God observing your life from afar. I am a present, intimate, and profoundly involved in every single detail of your existence. Nothing about you escapes my loving sight. Nothing about you is outside the concern of my heart. There will be times of testing. There will be moments when the enemies of fear, despair, cynicism, and pride, it'll try to dim your spirit. They will try to make you question your worth and tempt you to turn away from your calling. But know this and hold it as an unshakable truth. You are armored in my love. You are protected by my truth. You are held in my hands, and no force, no darkness, and no adversity can ever separate you from me. Stand firm, my child. Do not waver. You are my beloved, and I have not and will not ever abandon you. I am with you now. I will be with you tomorrow, and I will be with you for all of eternity. Your faith will be tried, but it will emerge stronger, like gold from the fire. Your love will be tested, but it will grow deeper and more authentic. Your heart will face temptations, doubts, and fears, but in facing them with me, you will learn to overcome them. Every trial is a sacred invitation to draw closer to me, to understand my ways more deeply, and to experience the fullness of my grace in a way you never could in times of ease. You are never alone in this journey. I am always walking beside you, guiding you, lifting you when you fall, and celebrating with every step of faith you take. My child, I needed you because this world is hungry for light bearers, and you are one of them. I needed you because the generations that will come after you need to see a living example of faith, courage, and unconditional love. I needed you because your heart, with its unique blend of strength and tenderness, is pure, and your intentions are rooted in a desire for goodness. I needed you to be my hands and feet, to remind others that they too are loved, that they are seen, and that their lives have purpose. Through you, I will touch countless souls, heal broken hearts, and reveal the breathtaking beauty of my kingdom here on earth. My child, listen to my words carefully now, for they come from the depths of my love for you. There are moments in life, and you have known them, when you may not recognize my call. There are seasons when my voice seems distant, when your heart feels numb, and when the path I have laid before you becomes clouded with the fog of uncertainty. In those times, you have felt that you have missed me, that an opportunity has passed you by, that you have failed a crucial test. But know this, my child, even in those moments of perceived silence, I am present. Even when you believe you have missed my call, I am still calling. Even when you feel lost, unworthy, or far away, I am still waiting with infinite patience and unending love. My love for you is perfect. It does not fail. It does not fade. It does not falter. And this relentless, perfect love is the very reason you must never, ever give up on listening for me, no matter how many times you think you have missed your chance. Sometimes, my child, my call comes in ways your mind does not expect. It is not always a thunderous command, but more often a quiet whisper that you can only hear when you are still. It is not always a brightly lit, clearly marked path, but more often a gentle nudge in your heart, an inexplicable pull in a certain direction. Many have missed my call because they were looking for a grand spectacle, while I was speaking in the simple, ordinary moments of their day. They have missed it because they had a preconceived notion of how it should sound or look, and when it came in a different form, they did not recognize it. But I tell you a profound truth, my child. There is no way for you to miss me completely. My call to you is woven into the fabric of your being. It may be subtle, it may require courage and stillness to discern, but it is always there, always waiting for you, always within reach, and always for your ultimate good. You must understand that what you perceive as missing my call is not a sign of your failure. It is not a mark of my rejection. It is not a signal that I have abandoned you. No, my child, it is simply a reflection of your humanity. You have a limited perspective. You have moments of fear, of confusion, and of distraction. And that is precisely why my nature is one of patience and mercy. I know your heart. I know your struggles. I know the times when you are simply too weary or too overwhelmed to recognize my gentle guidance. And yet, in my boundless mercy, I continue to reach out. I continue to show you the way. I continue to orchestrate signs, to open new doors, and to place people in your life who will act as my messengers to help you hear me. I never give up on you, my child. I will never leave you to wander alone in the wilderness of your own confusion. Therefore, when you feel that you have missed my call, do not fall into despair. Do not turn away in shame. Do not let fear or guilt build a wall between us, preventing you from listening again. For I am always here, and my patience is as vast as the cosmos. I know your timing is not always my timing, and I know your understanding is limited. But if you will simply turn back to me, I will gently guide you back to the sacred path you are meant to walk. Sometimes you may look at others and feel that you have fallen behind. You see them moving forward, seemingly confident in their purpose while you feel stuck. But my child, my divine plan does not operate on a human schedule. My kingdom does not recognize the world's frantic timelines. My plan for you is perfect, and it will unfold in my time, not yours. What matters is not what happened yesterday, but that you turn to me now. That you quiet your heart now, that you choose to listen, to obey, and to trust me in this present moment. The reason I am speaking to you about this so deeply is that I want you to be free from the anxiety of performance. I want you to understand that you are loved unconditionally. Even when you think you have failed or missed your opportunity, I am still at work behind the scenes. I am still orchestrating events for your good. I am still placing the pieces of your life puzzle together, even if you can only see a scattered mess. Every situation, every challenge, every joy, and every tear is a part of my divine design for you. And this is why you must never fear missing my call. Even if my guidance seems delayed or hidden, I am always present, always loving, and always working to bring you into the glorious destiny I have prepared for you. There is a hidden beauty in this truth, my child. The beauty is this: when you feel you have missed me, when you feel farthest from my presence, that is when you have the greatest opportunity to experience the depths of my mercy. That is when you can turn to me not with pride or self-reliance, but with a pure heart, with humility, and with a simple, childlike desire to follow me. When you have struggled, when you have erred, when you have been distracted, I am still here, waiting with open arms. This, my child, is the miracle of my love. It does not abandon. It does not judge. It does not keep a record of your wrongs. It sees only the sincere desire of your heart to return to me. Do not be discouraged when the world seems to be moving too fast. Do not measure your progress against anyone else's. My call for you is unique, and so is your journey. What you might perceive as a missed opportunity or a failure is often my way of preparing you. It can be a sacred pause, a time for you to grow in wisdom and strength, so that when the call comes again, you will be ready to answer it with greater maturity and faith. Trust this process, my child. What looks like a closed door may be my way of protecting you and redirecting you to an even better path. What feels like a failure may be the very lesson your soul needed to learn to walk in the fullness of your calling. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is lost. All things, even the detours and delays, are together for good for those who love me and are called according to my purpose. Remember always that my call is rooted in love. It is never meant to be a crushing burden. It is never intended to lead you into harm. When I call you, it is because I know what is best for you. I know the path that will lead to your deepest joy, your most profound peace, and your greatest fulfillment. I know the way that will draw you closer to my heart and help you grow in faith, hope, and love. And so, even when you think you have missed it, even when you are afraid or doubtful, know that my love is still present, still guiding you, still illuminating the very next step you need to take. I do what is best for you, and that is why you must trust me completely, especially when you do not understand. There are times, my child, when you will feel you are hearing many voices, the loud voices of the world telling you what you should want, the insidious voices of doubt, whispering that you are not capable, the paralyzing voices of fear, painting pictures of all that could go wrong. These voices will try to confuse you, to distract you, to make you believe you have lost my signal. But I tell you, my child, you must learn to discern my voice from all the others. My voice does not shout. It speaks with a quiet authority that resonates in your spirit. My voice does not create anxiety. It brings a peace that surpasses all understanding. My voice does not push you with fear. It pulls you with love. My voice does not lead to confusion. It brings a profound sense of clarity and purpose that settles deep within your heart. When you learn to recognize it, you will know it. And when you respond, you will find yourself guided surely and steadily along the path I have laid before you. Learn to seek me in the silence, my child. Learn to create moments of stillness in your day, in your prayer, in your heart. For it is in these quiet spaces that my call becomes clear, and you will find that you can never truly miss what I intend for you. I want you to understand something very important. You will never be perfect in this earthly life. You will make mistakes. There will be times you turn away. There will be moments of weakness and hours of fear. And yet I will continue to call you. I will never stop. I will never lose my patience with you. My love is constant. My mercy is abundant. My grace is always sufficient for you. When you think you have failed, when you think you have missed your last chance, I am still here. I am still waiting. I am still working. And if you will come to me with an open and willing heart, I will take your life and use you in ways more magnificent than you can possibly imagine. This is why you must never give up on my call. This is why you must always turn back to me, regardless of how many times you feel you have strayed. There is a reason, my child, why my call sometimes seems hidden or delayed. It is not to confuse you or to punish you. It is to help you grow. It is to teach you patience, to strengthen your faith, and to deepen your relationship with me. Sometimes you need to experience the struggle of waiting so that when my guidance becomes clear, you will cherish it and follow it with a whole heart. Sometimes you need to walk through the valley of uncertainty so that you will truly appreciate the beauty of my light when it breaks through. Everything I do, my child, is rooted in love. And everything I do, even the things you cannot see or understand, is for your highest good. Do not let the fear of missing my call keep you from listening. Do not let past missteps keep you from responding today. I have called you my child, and I will continue to call. I will continue to reveal my plan one step at a time. I will continue to place signs, opportunities, and people in your life to help you recognize my voice. Trust me, follow me, obey me. Listen to the beating of my heart, for it beats for you, for your joy, your peace, and your eternal purpose. There is a sacred beauty in responding to my call, for when you do, you step into your true self. You step into the life I created you for, a life of meaning, of service, of love, and of profound impact. You become a channel through which my light can flow into a dark world. You become a living witness to my faithfulness, a testimony to my redemptive love, and a source of hope and inspiration to others. This is why I do not let you miss my call completely. This is the reason I continue to speak, to reveal, and to guide. I desire for you to experience the fullness of life, the depth of my love, and the unparalleled joy of walking in close communion with me. There will be times when the call is hard. It will require sacrifice. It will require you to step out of your comfort zone, to leave behind what is familiar, and to trust me in the face of the unknown. These moments may feel frightening. They may feel overwhelming. They may make you question your own abilities and even my wisdom. But I tell you, my child, these are the very moments where you will grow the most. These are the times when you will experience the depths of my love in a tangible way. These are the seasons when you will learn to walk by faith, not by sight, and to trust in my plan even when you cannot understand it. Do not run from these moments. Do not shrink back from them. Do not let fear keep you from the glorious adventure of answering my call. I have placed unique and beautiful gifts within you, my child. Gifts of love, of wisdom, of compassion, of creativity, of courage, and of faith. These gifts are not just for your own enjoyment. They are my provision for a world in need. They are meant to touch the lives of others. They are meant to build my kingdom of light and love here on earth. They are meant to bring hope where there is despair and peace where there is turmoil. When you think you have missed my call, these gifts are not lost. They are simply dormant, waiting, ready to be unleashed when you turn your heart back to me and respond. Trust me, my child. Step forward in faith today and watch how I will use your gifts to bring miracles into the world. I tell you now with all the authority of heaven that you will never be alone. You will never be abandoned. You will never be left without guidance. Even when you think you have missed the opportunity, I will reveal the next step. Even when you feel utterly lost, I will bring my light to illuminate your path. Even when you are consumed by fear, I will be your unshakable strength. Respond, my child. Listen, my child. Trust, my child. For in this simple moment-by-moment surrender, you will experience the fullness of my love and the glory of my divine plan. This is the reason I wanted you to hear my heart today. To remind you that you are loved beyond measure, that you are cherished completely, and that you are never, ever alone. To teach you that what you perceive as missing my call is not an end, but a lesson. It is an opportunity to learn my patience, to experience my mercy, and to see that my plan for you is perfect and that I always do what is best for you. Trust me, for I am your heavenly Father, your guide, your protector, and your constant companion. I will never leave you, and I will never cease to call you into the magnificent life I have prepared for you. Step forward now. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. Answer my call no matter how many times you think you have missed it before. I am here and my arms are open wide. I am waiting. I love you. I believe in you. I have created you for a purpose greater than you can imagine, and I will continue to guide you, to bless you, and to walk with you every single step of the way. Respond, my beloved child, and you will see the breathtaking beauty of my plan unfold before your very eyes. Amen.